Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. I might need to turn my music down a little bit now. Sorry, I don't know how long ago that went off, but I had to get tea. Someone keeps, is it Dreamwind? Someone keeps coming on here telling me I need to drink tea. So I've got warm tea today. And it's even in, it's a bit hot, but it's even in a Taurus mug. Okay. So how is everyone today? AJ, what are you still doing up? Oh my gosh. Maybe there's a message you need. Maybe there's something you need to hear. Hi, I can't GB. How are you? Yes, I'm not going to do a huge stream today because I want to go play some games. I haven't had, thank you, a lot of game time the last few weeks. I've been streaming so much and everything else. So yes, some games are on the agenda this afternoon. Yeah. So today I'm just going to, hi Tully, how are you Tully? Today I'm just going to talk about the week and all the crazy energies we have that are going to kick off crazy January. What's already started, but anyway. And the new moon, which will, in Capricorn, which will kick off the new year. And then I'll go through sign by sign so you can look at your rising sign as first preference, then look at your moon and sun as for a little bit of an idea of maybe some more information or what else the story could be. So yeah. Oh, hey AJ. I was just saying, maybe there's a message you need, AJ. That's why you're still awake. Maybe there's something for you today. Oh, I hope I'm not cutting out because my thing is loading. Gosh. I've had to change internet providers because mine's decided they're going to like cut the upload rate by like half. So anyway, but yeah. So I wanted to say a couple of things, or one thing quickly. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna find it. Where is it? Bizarre. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Ginge hit it. Okay. So this morning we did the sub sound healing. Oh, music's still a little loud. Tell me if that's too soft now though. It's so hard to get the right balance. Tell me how that music is now. So this morning we did the sub sound healing. So for anyone that watches this back, any subs or any subs that are on now that weren't there this morning, all your individual names were put into the sound bowls, singing bowls. And each person individually got individual healing. Unfortunately, I fucked up and I didn't record it. I can't stream it yet on Twitch because I haven't been an affiliate for 90 days straight, or 90 days. Yeah, so I had to do it on Discord. Okay, music's thank you. And music's okay. Yeah, so I had to do it on Discord, which was fine, but the sound wasn't as good, obviously, with Discord, so it wasn't ideal, and I tried to record it, but I fucked it up, so it didn't record, but everyone got some individual healing, just so you know, and this is a weekly thing for the subs too. We'll do it every weekend. And you don't have to be there to receive the healing, so anyone who wasn't there still received healing. And I think that was it. There was one person that anyone who was watching would have seen too, that I had a bit more of that felt like they needed maybe a bit of extra healing. It was a bit more intense. So I'm going to contact, they weren't there, so I'm going to contact them personally to talk about that. But anyway, so, down a little more. How about we just change this music, since we're changing what we're doing in tones anyway. Please don't blow your ears out. Okay, no. Let's see if that is better. Otherwise I will just turn down a bit in OBS. So sorry. So frustrating for me too. So I just want to quickly check Discord before I start, just to see if the bot actually posted. Oh, it did. Yay, it worked. Oh, Tully. Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. Oh my gosh. Nuts. Sorry, just reading something in Discord about astrology from 1962. Oh, there's some crazy stuff going on at the moment. That's for sure. Okay, don't let me get distracted with that. I think everyone who's going to be here should be here because Discord has posted. Oh, sorry, Tali. I was just reading what you posted in Discord. Sorry. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about the week and the transits and I don't know. Oh, ground. That's what we need to do. Ground. Okay. Let's ground the stream first, and then I should be able to get into it. All right. Let's do this. That is better. Okay, now we can get into it. Okay, now I did write a few notes because of how many transits there are. I'm going to bring paint up so I can draw on it to show you all the transits. We'll be a bit more interactive this week since I've got this new thing going. And I'll just bring up the couple of notes that I've got so I can... oh, where did I put them? Hang on. There's my weekly notes. Here we go. Alright. So many transits. Alright. Okay. okay, so this chart is, let me look at my OBS so I can make sure everything looks okay. Yeah, okay, so this chart is for the, I haven't put the date. I've got the date on there. Okay, I will put that in Discord anyway when I put these details in later on. But the new moon in Capricorn is happening January 13th, 12 a.m. New York time, 5 a.m. UT time. I'll put that in, some better times like in Discord. And it's, new moon in Capricorn at 23 degrees. So let's go back to the chart. So Capricorn is down here. Let's use a better color. Let's say green. I seem to like this green for some reason. Let's go thicker. Oops. Oops. Pencil. Thicker. There we go. Okay. So we've got, there we go. Capricorn here. Now you can see we've got the sun here at 23 degrees. We've got the moon at 23 degrees. And we've got Pluto at 24 degrees. Oops, sorry. So Pluto is conjunct the new moon. A new moon is when the sun and moon conjunct. They're on top of each other. So it happens once a month. And the new moon represents new beginnings, new opportunities, new things coming into our life, a chance to just start new things basically, or just to start fresh in some way with something. Now this new moon will be awesome for, if we still haven't done those new year setting of intentions yet, perfect. Because it's Capricorn. Capricorn energy is all about our goals. It's all about our legacy, what we're building, what we want to create, all about what we're achieving out in the world and all that sort of stuff. So it's the mountain goat. So it's also about resilience and putting in the hard work, all those sorts of things. So the new moon in Capricorn is an opportunity for new beginnings in with our new goals, our intentions, all that stuff. It's going to depend too where it's falling in your chart as to where these new opportunities, new beginnings, whatever it is, can begin. It's also this Capricorn moon, because of all the Capricorn energy we've had and everything else. It's a time for, I guess, it's going to bring up a lot of emotions with the moon as well, over the past year, and all the Capricorn energy we've had. And it's also an opportunity for us to start new things, but also maybe redo something, like start something new, fresh, or something that we already had an idea to do, or something that we're already doing but start it fresh and redo it in some way, or something like that as well, or something that we've done a long time ago, picking it up and doing it again, or an old skill or something like that as well. Sorry, my cord. So Capricorn energy is that cardinal. It's like ready to go. So it's a good chance to put some action now into those New Year's intentions that you've set. Any goal setting for the year, you can actually start to put it into action. So the new moon hitting all the energy from last year that we've had. So new beginnings can be with old things or old ideas. Good for intention setting. Also, it can be highlighting where we have been possibly overdoing it, or expanding ourselves too much, or like committing to too many things. as well, where we need to sort of rein it in a bit and focus on like just a few things and really put good energy into those and not do too many things at once. It can also where it can bring up burnout if we've been doing too much as well. And it's about also with that Capricorn energy, it's also about being in our integrity and sticking to like what we can do and what's like most integritous. I don't know, I can never say that word. Most integrity for us, like not doing what everyone else or anyone else thinks we should do or what is expected of us or whatever else. It's making sure that we stay in integrity to ourselves and what our heart wants and what we want to do and what we want to create and what goals we want to set and all that sort of stuff. All about like what being in integrity to ourselves, and then we're integrity to the world. So yeah, now we're having a lot of different transits throughout January that are bringing up a lot of intense energies. I had a chat with the subs. We had a sub chat during the week, and we spoke about a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world and all the transits and just some things that can be happening and what it can be bringing about. So I won't go too much into that today, but I will bring up a couple of things because of so many different transits happening this week and being activated. Also that new moon here is with Pluto. So all those things are Pluto, but it's also got that Pluto energy, which Pluto is the god of the underworld or the destroyer, as some people say. He's all about transformation. And like death, birth, transformation, all that sort of stuff basically. So it can bring up some like harsh stuff, some like really dark stuff or whatever, but it's like to transform us basically. And it can bring up, it's the underworld, so the dark stuff, the hidden stuff, all that sort of thing as well. And especially with the moon there, it can be like our dark hidden emotions, our feelings, what we've been suppressing, bottling up, all that sort of stuff too. And there's more that triggers that as well with all the Aquarius, Taurus, square energy and everything else. So we have... so we have that squaring the sun, which is, our soul, our heart, what we love, what makes us happy, all that. The moon, our emotions, our feelings, our sensitivity. So all of that conjunct each other and just creating a big, intense, emotional, transformative energy that can be enlightening. We've got a lot of Uranus energy. So Uranus is currently in Taurus. We've seen it there since May, I think it was, can't be 2019. And that Taurus is like finances, possessions, our values, resources, and Uranus there is like shaking and stirring that all up on the earth. So you can, and bringing like in the Uranus energy of like shaking things up, new exciting things, new inventive things, and also that's where like we've had a change with like more push towards digital currency and stuff like that. That Uranus in Taurus energy as well. So then we've got the all the Aquarius energy. And Aquarius is all about the people, humanitarian stuff, the bigger picture, community, social stuff, all of that sort of outer world stuff. The opposite to the individual and the self, it's the outer world stuff. Now we have Uranus going direct on the 14th, and that was a touchy date that I spoke about the other night too, which is going to stir a lot up in the world because Uranus going direct is Uranus waking up and coming to full power, and Uranus is also square with Jupiter. Hang on, let's have a look on the chart. Let's go through it. So we've got Uranus here. Where are we? Sorry. In Aquarius. Down here. So we've got Uranus here. In Taurus. Where am I? So we've got Uranus here in Taurus. Hey, BM Travel Writer. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day or night. Thanks for coming by. So we've got Uranus here in Taurus, and the square, which we've talked about before, is the 90 degrees, is here in the Aquarius energy. So we've got Jupiter here, which is squaring. We've got Mercury here, which is also squaring. So we've got our communication, our thoughts, messages, information, all of that sort of stuff with Jupiter, which is our expansion, our growth, all in the sign, the humanitarian sign, the wanting to come up with new inventive ideas and expand and grow and learn and do things for a bigger, higher purpose. All that squaring over here with Mars and Uranus in Taurus, which is the resources, our possessions, our values, what's the other one? Finances, possessions, all that sort of stuff as well. Hey, Melinda Merlin, how are you? All all those things in square to each other. So Uranus going direct is all about shaking things up, stirring things up, bringing unexpected things, bringing exciting things. Is also, it's innovation. We can have unexpected luck. We can be pushed into things, so be pushed in towards that luck and those good opportunities and whatever else coming. We can feel restless. We need to break free. We need to get out of our comfort zone. So we'll be pushed to get out of our comfort zones by Uranus as well and Mars. And it's going to be like exciting things that push us to grow and expand, and for the higher purpose, the bigger purpose, all that sort of stuff as well. We can bring flashes of insight with the Mercury energy there, and Jupiter expanding this as well. And it can also stir up our nervous system as well. Anytime Uranus' energy, whenever I'm talking about charts, I'm always bringing up anxiety and nervous system stuff, anything like that when we're talking about any kind of Uranus energy. So yes, that can be stirred up there. There can be a lot of just stirring up in general this week. This really started. I mean, the stirring's already started. We can see that, but this is really it. So it's a violent, angry energy from Mars. We've got rebellious, restless energy from Uranus. And we've already basically here in Australia started to see it's basically that Saturn energy coming through again. Hit us in January last year when we started, the virus started and the lockdowns and everything. It started to come through again now that all these planetary alignments are happening and everything's going again. So we've been locked down for 3 days to start. Only to go out with essentials, we have to wear masks, everything like that. So we'll see if that gets extended or whether what happens, but yeah. And then, of course, there's all the crazy political stuff going on in the world, but we won't get into that anyway. We spoke a little bit about that sort of stuff the other night, but yeah. So yeah, and like Jupiter square Uranus is like triggering a whole bunch of squares that have been happening over the last 10 years as well. So that's pretty intense for like relationships, which I'll talk about next because there's a lot going on with relationships as well. And I wish you were locked down, people. Oh yeah, I know, it's good and bad though. I know, but it's hard because people are losing money, businesses and everything too. It's a tricky one. Oh dear. I'm good, thank you, Melinda. I'm glad you're good too. Okay, so so we have so that's all that crazy energy. So we're going to go through sign by sign and look at the Capricorn energy, where it's happening, where all that new stuff can happen, and I'll slightly touch on these two, which I've been touching on a little bit with personal readings lately anyway, but I'll just touch on these two energies a little bit in your chart, mainly the probably Aquarius energy, because you can have some like luck here too. There can be some like really good and luck here. Like there's going to be pushes here from all this, but there can be, my squiggles, I'm so bad, sorry. But there can be some luck and growth here and prosperity and good messages and communication and all sorts of things too with this. So we've also got Venus which is our love, it's our money, our value systems, all that stuff. She is here, Venus at 5 degrees of Capricorn. Yes, please check out Melinda Merlin if you haven't already. She does tarot. Okay. Now, what was I going to talk about? Venus. Okay, yes. So, Venus. So, relationships. So, I've been talking about how since 2018, there's been some really intense relationship stuff. August 2018. I can't remember what it is now. And it's been going on since then. And basically, especially over this last year too, we really had to get in a position where we're in the right relationships and with the right people, not with toxic people, not with anyone that we're no longer in alignment with. We're not in the same path anymore. We've outgrown each other. We've served each other's purpose and whatever else, this is going to also, so this we've got a trine here. So we've got 2 earth energies. So we've got Capricorn and we've got Uranus here creating a trine. So this is going to push us out of our comfort zones. Push our values, change our values, shake things up, bring unexpected things and whatnot with this. And this is with relationships and love and money and all this stuff. And it's going to be good. It's going to push us in the right direction. It's going to push us in a good way. Shout out to AJ too. Oh, you're playing Rust at the moment. Cool. So basically, there's still some people in relationships in their comfort zones that haven't got out. They know they shouldn't be in them still. They know that, they're not fun, they're not exciting, they're not passionate relationships or anything like that, which is where we should be having. We should be in our heart and it should be good. If we're in these old relationships that are just comfortable and they're just providing something for us from a, possessions or monetary need or whatever else, then that's going to get the shake up and the stir up. And you already know where you are in your relationships. If it's, like I said, if it's not fun and exciting, if it's not in your heart, if it's not passionate, it's not all those things, then it's not on the same path as you, and you don't boost each other, or if it's toxic or anything like that, it's really going to get shaken and stirred up. Because we're moving away from old beliefs, old stories about where we hold ourselves back and all that stuff. So so this is really going to stir this up. And we've got that Mars energy too, which is this Venus and Mars energy trining as well, which is again going to even stir it up even more. But it's good. It's where all this energy together can bring in like unexpected relationships or partnerships or whatever too, which can be really good. Or unexpected opportunities for money and finances and all that sort of stuff as well. It's always unexpected though, and things will be not what we expect and everything else. And we have to, let go and be open to things going differently to what we thought. They'll work out the way we want and what's right for our heart and our path and everything else, but they may be different to what we thought. That is pretty much the transits for the week. We've also, if I just look here too, there's just so much at the moment going on astrology wise. Also all the planets will, all the planets will be direct except for, so Uranus here is still in retrograde. So once it goes forward, all the planets will be direct. I thought there was one still in retrograde. Unless it's just the North Node. But yeah, so that is like, you know, nothing's in retrograde. We can take action. We can move ahead on things. Everything else. That's really good. That's like amazing, especially over like the last 2 years. Like I think it was January 2000 and it's hard now because the years keep going by so fast. 2019, I think it was. We had like nearly every planet in retrograde. Like it was crazy. Like a few months or something. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we've had a lot of intense energies the last few years, that's for sure. And that's not going to change either. Things are going to be crazy until 2024. But good crazy. We need the stir up and a shake up to bring change in the world, to change things, to create things, to get rid of the old and bring in the new. Hey, Ginge. What's up, baby? Okay, so, oh yes, so I was going to say, so we've got Neptune, gosh, also squaring, the North Node squaring Neptune, so yeah, that's our, like, destiny, our, sort of like our soul purpose and what we're supposed to be doing, where we're supposed to be heading, and Neptune is that dreaminess, that, love, that beauty, that also deception and illusion and all that stuff. I tried to be nice, Zach, but the deception and illusion came in. I'm sorry. You know, that square can be us doubting ourselves, self-sabotage, all that. Oh, Ginger sitting on keys and drawing stuff. Not seeing things clearly. Oh, our path clearly and all that and yeah. Oh, Ginge. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ginge, stop it, please. Oh, my gosh. You little crazy bat. Oh, I did want to speak about also that new moon, too. Oh, sit down, but don't drink my tea. Sit down, you crazy bat. Don't fall off. Oh, my gosh. Okay. The Capricorn new moon, I said Capricorn new moon Cancer originally on this stream title, but yeah, fix that. We've said full moon in Cancer, but the new moon is going to be in the third decan of Capricorn, which is, we've got these little decans, 1, 2, 3, the third one here. Which is figuring out how to stay on top of the mountain for Capricorn. So that's like what I was saying earlier, almost about like when we've like maybe committed to too many things. We've come to the point where we're at the end of all that. We've like worked really hard, all that stuff, and then we need to like refine and like come in now and just see what is working and what's not working, and just move forward with only the things that are, basically. So so that we don't fall and go back down the mountain. We keep trudging up it, basically strong and sure of our path and what we're doing and what we're only what we need, sort of thing. That Capricorn energy is always like hard work, but it's not doing anything more than necessary, basically, as well. It's not like above and beyond sort of energy. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for the weekly stuff. Going to be quite intense, especially this month of January. So I'm going to go through each sign now, and yeah, just go through each sign. I'll talk about the Capricorn area, we'll talk about the Aquarius Taurus energy, and if anyone has any questions afterwards, we can have a chat. Otherwise, I'm not going to do any actual chart readings today. But if you're a sub, then I'm going to jump in during the week on. So when did I say the moon was? Sorry, let's look again. So it's 13th. So the 13th is 3 days. So what's that? Wednesday. Yeah, so Wednesday night, which is good time for me too. So So Wednesday night my time, which is like early morning, maybe some other people's time. This will be similar to that 8:30, 10:30 slot we did last time, which was 8:30, 10:30 for me, whatever other times for other people. I'll put it in Discord. But yeah, I'll jump in there with the subs and we can look at any of this stuff in your charts. We can go through quickly if you all want me to look at everyone's chart, or we can take time and look at things, whatever you guys want to do. So I'll do that with the subs during the week. We can go through that. And yeah, otherwise I'm not going to do personal birth chart readings today. I'm just going to go through each sign. So if you don't know your rising sign, then jump into Discord. We've got a natal chart astro bot in there. You can bring up your chart. You can look at it and you can see your rising sign. You can always see your rising sign being the first house, whatever this line, this cusp is on the first, whichever sign this line is, or this is number 1 is your rising sign, and that's what you want to listen to first. Then your moon. The moon's like can be something that we can really connect with, and it's our feelings, emotions, the inner self. And when we're looking at how many houses away from like the rising sign, we can sort of refer that to the moon, and it can relate as well. The sun not as much, but you can still get a little bit from the sun too, depending on what's going on in your life and what things it can be triggering in your chart and all sorts of stuff as well. So this is always just general, depends what's going on in your actual chart. But yeah, if you go in Discord, if you post your chart, find your rising sign. If you can't work it out, post your chart, your birth details in there. I'll help you, even if you're not a sub. I'll help you work out your rising so you know what to listen to for this video. So you can go back and listen if you want. I'll put it on YouTube and put timestamps on it as well, so that it's easy to listen to the signs that you want to, and listen to anyone else's signs that you want to listen to for them as well. Okay, so now let me move my chart over in case I want to look at the transits again. I need that actually. I need paint for the weeklies. Okay, so let's start with Aries. So let's bring up Aries chart. I can draw on it too this way, so it gives you better understanding. Okay, Aries rising. Alright, let's see how these come out. Let me reduce the size. Too big. Okay, perfect. There we go. Alright, so let me bring up that again. Oh, wrong thing. Paint. Come here, paint. Ah, that's good. Yeah, love it when things fit perfect. Such a Virgo. Close enough to perfect. Hey Emma, how are you? Again, hey. I hope you've had a good couple of hours. Okay, so now. Okay, so you guys can see the chart. All right, so for Aries rising, all right. Okay, so for Aries rising, we're looking at, first we want to look at the Capricorn energy. So up here in the 10th house. So the 10th house is all about our career, our high aspirations, our goals, what we're wanting to achieve, what we're wanting to do out in the world, the legacy we want to leave behind, what we're here to create basically. And for you, that's where the new opportunities, new beginnings is you're going to be pushed maybe or whatnot with that Pluto energy too, or it's going to bring up some tense stuff that needs to transform, all that stuff with that Pluto, Sun and Moon there. Intensity around that, so it's something that's going to push you into action around that. Or again, there's opportunities to bring in some old things back to start again or take off or whatever basically. So that's the new beginnings and all that stuff we spoke about at the start in that area for the 10th house for Capricorn. So then we've got the Aquarius energy and the Taurus energy, which we spoke about too, which is the Aquarius is that humanitarian, that higher purpose, wanting to, break free, all that stuff. And that's here in the 11th house, which is like our friendships, it's our connections with our community, organizations, it's the bigger picture, all that stuff, and our social groups and all that. So there's some luck for you here in this area. So you could find some new friends, some new friendship groups, come into some new communities that you become a part of, or come up with something new and big that you want to do out in the world for a higher, bigger purpose, or something like that even. Some humanitarian thing. And the intensity for you that's squaring there though is the Taurus. So that's the second house, which is like your finances, your possessions, your self-worth, your confidence, your skills and abilities. So there could be a push to improve them, even with some luck through here, through friendships and all that, or through connections or organizational groups. Maybe some push or luck even to improve these things around here, or some intensity that comes from this that pushes you in towards this direction, or something there basically. So that's it for Aries. So we'll bring up Taurus now. Okay. Oh, what did I do? I hit screen. Whoops. Hit the wrong thing. Sorry, I meant to hit paint. Oh gosh. Ever since I moved my screen, I brought it closer instead of further away. I struggle now, but I think it's because of the layout of this thing. Ah, there we go. It's okay, I fixed it. Oh, now I'm bigger. Yay, I fixed OBS. Okay, sorry. Oh, I thought I'd stop streaming for a second. Okay, we're on for Taurus rising. Oh gosh. Taurus rising people. Don't laugh at me, Tully. I have enough cheek from you off stream. Okay. Taurus rising. Okay. So for Taurus rising people. Okay, so Taurus rising, we're looking up here at the Capricorn, so the new opportunities, new beginnings, all that stuff that we spoke about with the new moon, the Pluto, the intensity, the push basically from that too, in the 9th house, which is like our spirituality, our religious beliefs. It can be our higher learning, education, can represent travel. It's also, like our education, higher learning, and can represent gurus and teachers as well, us being a teacher or us getting a teacher, that sort of thing. So for Taurus rising people, that's where those opportunities can be happening for you. Now, the intensity and where you can have some luck also, this Jupiter Mercury energy, some new opportunity or some new information, all the stuff we spoke about before with these two. So go back to the overview if you end up watching later and you can't remember what it was. But basically we've got the Aquarius energy here, and we've got your first house. So this is where the luck and all that can come from, the push here as well. So we've got the first house, which is identity, ourself, who we are, the way we represent ourselves, our ego, all that sort of stuff, our individuality, the need to do things alone, that sort of thing, the individual. And that's in square up here to this Aquarius energy, which is in the 10th house, which is like career and what you're doing in the world, your higher goals and aspirations, legacy you want to leave behind, what you're creating, what you're trying to build. And those are the 10th house things. So whether that's like humanitarian things, like someone that does work with humanitarian things or does work that's for like a higher purpose or a bigger purpose, like something that's outside the self, or a humanitarian in some way. So yeah, there's opportunities with like career in some way, all those 10th house things, but there's a push from this first house, wanting you something unexpected or shocking. All those sorts of things can come up between those two energies. It's a chance to break free. So that can be, break free from work too, or career. Hey, Commie Brother, how are you? Thanks for coming by. Okay, so Gemini rising. Oh, this is so much better. I fixed this now. Yay. Hey, Ginge. Do you want to give Gemini rising some love, Ginge? Okay. This is a decent week for Gemini rising, actually. What am I doing? Bringing up paint. Oh, this is so much better. I fixed this screen now. Whoa. Sorry. Okay. Paint. Gemini rising. Gemini rising. I'm doing good. Just played Dark Souls 3 and ate some lasagna. Oh, lasagna, yeah, my favorite. Lucky you. I'm good, thank you. I had a day or 2 days off. I didn't rest. I had to work still and do housework and everything else, but just from stream and everything, which was a little bit refreshing. But yeah, not refreshing, but like just from having, I just got to do my housework basically and get my house sorted, so it was good. But yeah, it's like I said, it's that Capricorn and that energy I said where we need to rein in on our skills and not put ourselves out there too much and try and do too many things. Just do what we're good at. But of course we can learn new things and all that. There's nothing about that. There's no, that's one thing that's definitely on the agenda with the Gemini North Node. Okay, so let's get into Gemini rising. Oh, okay. So for Gemini, might help I bring the chart up. So for Gemini rising people, we've got this energy in the 8th house. This is the new moon happening in the 8th house. Now, 8th house is like our power. It's also represents other people's, or represents like the money we receive from outside sources. So it can represent other people's money. It can represent taxes, inheritances, insurances. It can represent transformation, death, birth, all those sorts of things. And also it can represent like the occult stuff, anything like that as well. Now, it can also represent like, business contracts and money within relationships and that as well. So there's the new opportunities, new beginnings, new exciting things basically that can happen within that area. Okay, then we have this Aquarius energy and the Taurus energy here. So this is where the square is happening. So the Taurus energy is the 12th house, which is like our mental state, our psychological state, our connection with our higher self, the universe, God, source, whoever you, the creator, whoever you look to or think of or whatever it is basically. It can also, the 12th house can represent endings and completion and that sort of thing as well. And also it's our intuition and higher self and our connection and stuff like that, and can represent like sensitivity and all those things. So the Mars and Uranus energy there that's being stirred up is the 12th house staff. And the square is up here in this Aquarius energy, the 9th house, which is like our beliefs, our higher learning and our education, our travel long distance and stuff like that. It's also can be gurus, teachers, all that coming in. The 12th house can also be healing as well, can represent healing. Yeah, there's an opportunity there for that, for something new and exciting and some kind of healing that's pushed from one of these areas, whether it's like spirituality, beliefs, gurus, teachers, any of that sort of stuff, or wanting to know and learn more, all of that as well. Oh, Ginge. So yes, the square is happening there where it's pushing you to break free and something exciting and expansive, and growth can come from here too, from that 9th house. So some spiritual growth or something, or some opportunities, even like some growth or luck around like being able to travel or grow or expand in some way, basically. Okay, so that's it for Gemini rising. So for Cancer rising, oh, Ginge, it's coughing up a hairball, or trying to cough up a hairball. He gets a lot of them, my little fluffy butt. Okay. Okay, so good for travel, don't leave your house. Haha, yep. Maybe you get a special pass. Maybe you get lucky. Some unexpected special pass to leave your house and go far distances. Well, maybe it's not travel, maybe it's all the other themes I said, Tully. Okay. I'm going to look at your chart later. Okay. So, for Cancer rising. Cosmic travel. 12th house, travel. Oh, yeah. Astral projection. Oh, there you go. There's your answer. You worked it out. Okay, so so Cancer rising. So we've got Cancer rising here. So for Cancer rising, this Capricorn new moon energy, new opportunities, all that stuff we spoke about, is the 7th house. The 7th house is relationships and partnerships, and that can be business or love. So new opportunities, new beginnings around that. And as I said, it can be new opportunities and new beginnings around things from the past or things that we've already tried or done as well. Oops. And then where the luck and growth and opportunities and all that can come from, and where the, shake up and breaking free and all that Mars and Uranus energy is happening for you. So the shake up and all that's the 11th house, which is like friendships, connections with like communities, organizations, the outer world, the bigger picture, all that stuff that's like outside ourselves. And it's here with the 8th house, and the 8th house is our money from other like outside sources, basically. Can be business contracts, can be inheritances, banks, loans, insurances, all that sort of thing as well. Can be death, birth, transformation, healing, that sort of thing, from those occult sort of things as well. And it can also be power issues and things to do with power and all that as well with that 8th house. So there can be some luck around those things. So it could be like a partner's money, So there could be something unexpected or something like angry or disturbing or something like that with friends, friendships, the outer world stuff, whatever it is that then, pushes your partner in some way to earn more money or get more money or something like that, increase in some way or get lucky. That's what the 8th house can be when Jupiter is there. So yes, that's it for Cancer rising people. Also outer world influences, what the outer world expectations. Yeah. Okay. So for Gemini, Leo rising. Leo rising. Is this chart going all funny? Oh, weird. Okay, for Leo rising. Okay, so for Leo rising, we have Leo here in the 1st house, Leo rising. So for Leo rising, we've got the Capricorn, new moon, new opportunities, new beginnings, all that in the 6th house. The 6th house is your career, your daily habits, daily day-to-day things, basically. It can be our health and like our well-being and how we're looking after ourselves, all that stuff. It can represent co-workers as well, that 6th house. And yeah, new beginnings around like, what you do in your day-to-day stuff or your career or your work, or opportunities for health or new beginnings around health. And again, can be old stuff that we're starting again, or old ideas or things that we want to bring back or something like that as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be fully new with that Pluto there. It could be rebirthing something. Okay, and then we have the Aquarius, Taurus square energy, so where we've got the luck and good messages and whatever else coming through, but the push coming from the 10th house where Mars and Uranus are making us break free and maybe firing us up and all that stuff to push this area. The 10th house of career, your goals, your aspirations, what you're doing out in the world, the legacy you want to create, all that stuff, career. And over here with Aquarius, the 7th house, which is relationships and business partnerships. So there could be some luck, so it could be a new relationship, a new business partnership or something like that that comes through after this push or this unexpected or exciting thing happens here in this 10th house of career or outer world or goals or aspirations and all that. Ooh, that's exciting. Leo rising people are lucky. That's a good combo. I mean, it might be a bit hard on career or some kind of like intense Mars, Uranus energy there, but it's going to be good in the end. Can I be a Leo rising for the week? Okay, so for Virgo rising. Virgo rising. Okay, so for Virgo rising, so we've got Virgo here in the 1st house. The new moon, new opportunities, new beginnings, could be bringing old things back, all that as well. Again, listen to the overview if you want some more information. This is just telling you what we spoke about at the start and where it's going to be. So that's the 5th house. The 5th house is our heart, our love, what makes us happy. It can represent children as well, our passions, hobbies, what we do for fun. And that's where the new opportunities, new beginnings, all that stuff can be happening for you. So some old hobbies you used to do, you might like take them up again or get back into them in a new way or something like that, or some kind of childlike, fun, playful stuff that you used to do, some stuff that, whatever makes you happy within your heart, or it could be opportunities with children as well. Somebody wants some children. That stuff. So that's where it is, 5th house, which is love, creativity, hobbies, passions, romance, desire, all that stuff, new opportunities, new stuff all around that. Oh, Virgo rising sounds good this week too. So with the luck and, oh, yeah, it does. And now, oh, I want to be Virgo. Oh, I am a Virgo rising. But I get more Libra rising energy because I'm a late degree Virgo. So I won't get all this. Okay, so Aquarius rising people. Virgo rising people, this Aquarius energy with the luck and growth and expansion, all that after the push from the Taurus energy, the shake up, the stir up, the angry energy from Mars, the volatile energy, whatever it is. Pushing from the ninth house of beliefs, spirituality, gurus, teachers, travel, higher education, all of that. Here with the luck and expansion, growth, all that, where you can get something good. The sixth house of career, day-to-day stuff, health, our well-being, all that stuff. Basically, there's something good can come through. That sounds good. Okay, so Libra rising. Libra rising. Okay, so for Libra rising people, Libra the first house here, we've got the Capricorn new moon, new opportunities, bring some old things back and start again, or refresh, or whatever it is, all the stuff we spoke about. For Capricorn energy, for Libra, the Capricorn energy is the fourth house, which is our home, our family, where we nurture ourselves, our roots. It's our home, our family, our roots, where we nurture ourselves, where we care for ourselves, all that stuff basically. So that's where, there can be some new stuff, it could even be like renovating a home and bringing an old home back into a new way or something, or moving in with some old people you used to live with, or some old family or something like that, or just new family moving in with, or new people or new home or something like that too. Where the opportunities and growth are that Aquarius energy, but the square there with the push and the volatile energy and all that from the 8th house, which is like other people's money, taxes, taxes, inheritances, insurances, lawyers, whatever, transformation, healing, and our power and sex and all these things in the 8th house. So some intensity in there, some exciting, maybe passionate things in the 8th house, or some volatile things that push this 5th house, which is our love and what makes us happy, and our hobbies and passions and what we do for fun and all those things. So some opportunities and growth in there as well, which can be like some luck or something around a hobby, being able to make some money from it in some way, or do something with it. Whenever you've got that 5th house energy. That's it for Libra rising. Hey Amber, how are you? I'm good, thank you. So for Scorpio rising. Okay. So, oops, I got it up. Oops. Okay, so for Scorpio rising, so Scorpio first house. Okay, pardon me, sorry. For Scorpio rising, we've got this new opportunities, new beginnings, whatever it is, all the stuff we've spoken about, to bring some old stuff back and start them again, or whatever it is. In the 3rd house, which is like communication, writing, it can be what you do in your local environment and community, sort of local places that you go to. It can represent siblings as well. And writing, communication, talking, speaking, connecting, all those sorts of things, learning, absorbing information, that's all that 3rd house stuff. So anything new around all that. Where you've got this luck, growth and expansion, which comes from this push from this Taurus energy with this square here, where there's volatile energy that's breaking free, stirring it up, exciting, shaking things up, all that energy. So we've got the 7th house, which is relationships and partnerships, business partnerships. So some shake up, some stir up, some angry energy, some volatile energy, some unexpected, exciting things coming there that push around this fourth house that brings some growth and opportunities here, which is home, family, our nurturing, our roots, where we live, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's it for Scorpio rising. So for Sag rising, okay, so for Sag rising, so this is Sag rising here. The Sag rising, we've got that Capricorn new moon, new opportunities, a chance to bring back any old stuff and redo and bring it in fresh new, or do something with something old as well. Is the second house, and the second house is our self-worth, our confidence, and that comes from like our skills and our abilities, and that comes from the ability to support ourselves and have financial stability and rely on ourselves, and our values and all those things basically. So new stuff all around that, and money and finances too is the second house, and where we can have some growth, expansion, some luck and all that, which comes from that push from that volatile energy, that shake up, that stir up, that Mars and Uranus energy. In the sixth house of like career, our daily practices, our health, all that being stirred up, some anger or stirring up or exciting changes or something there that push some growth and expansion and luck here in the third house of communication, connection, writing, traveling in local, short distance places with communities, organizations, the people we connect with in our local environment, all of that stuff, basically some luck and expansion and growth there. Siblings, all that stuff. Okay, so for Capricorn rising, okay, so for Capricorn rising, we have, Capricorn, the first house, the new beginnings, new opportunities, where you can bring something old and redo it, refresh it, start it again, something new around something old, whatever it is. The first house is ourself. It's who we are. It's the way we present ourselves. It's our individuality, our appearance, all those things. So that can be where you can have some new growth and also new opportunities or new beginnings or whatever in that area. Thank you, Combi brother. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, so the first house, Gatorade. I got tea today. Someone's been telling me to drink tea, but it's making me thirstier. Probably just need hot water, not tea. So Gatorade. I'm blonde. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, I'll get it in 5 minutes. Oh, The Water Boy. Okay. That's a really good movie. I always call cancer boys water boys. Oh, funny. Okay, so Cancer Moon Men. Oh, okay. So the new opportunities, where something exciting or new growth or whatever can come from. The second house, which is squaring over to this volatile, shake up, stir up Taurus energy, which is the fifth house, which is our love, passions, what makes us happy. It's our hobbies, it's children. So any kind of shake-ups, any anger, any stirring, any unexpected things coming from there, which is going to bring some growth opportunities and all that in that second house of finances, self-worth, confidence, skills and abilities. So, you know, maybe you're able to increase your skills and abilities from this push year with hobbies or something like that. Maybe something around there. But yeah, it can be our money, our self-worth, our confidence, our skills and abilities, and our financial security. So some opportunities and growth around that. So that's it for Capricorn rising. Call me brother, funny. Okay, we've got Aquarius rising. Ooh, Aquarius rising. Okay, so for Aquarius rising. So Aquarius rising. Oops, sorry. Okay, so first house Aquarius. So the new moon, new opportunities, new beginnings, or where you can start something fresh or bring something old and start it fresh again, or whatever it is the 12th house, which is like our connection with God, the universe, our higher self, our intuition, our dreams. It represents our feminine energy. It represents our where we sabotage ourselves as well. It can represent endings and completion, that sort of thing with 12th house stuff. And also can represent our dreams and intuition and all that. So and new opportunities can be around like spiritual practices like meditation or something like that. There could be something there, or you know, things to like help with that 12th house and balancing it out. Oh, hey Ginge. Oh baby, come here, I'll put you down. Good boy. Oh, you okay? Oh my baby, he's got a hairball. Okay, so where the growth and opportunities can come from, luck, growth, opportunities, all that can come from is the first house, which is all about the individual, the self, who we are, the way we present ourselves, our appearance, being an individual, the way we present ourselves, what we're about, all that stuff in square to this Taurus energy here with this 4th house of home, family, our roots, where we come from, our nurturing, our care, all of that stuff. So some things shaking up, stirring up around the home, family, roots, whatever it is. Some angry Mars, sort of volatile energy there, some shake up which pushes us, and we can have some growth and opportunities around this first house of who we are, what we're doing out in the world, what we want to put out there and how we want to present ourselves and who we are and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so that's it for Aquarius rising. So next is Pisces rising. And the last sign. Okay. What did I do? What's the wrong thing? Okay, Pisces rising. Okay, so for Pisces rising people, so for Pisces rising, we've got this new moon, new opportunities, new beginnings, a chance to refresh or bring something old and make it new again. In the 11th house, which is friendships, social groups, our connections outside, and like our higher things we want to do, like things out, basically the outer world. It's organizations or communities that we're a part of, anything we're doing like humanitarian wise or for a higher purpose. So new opportunities and growth all around that, where the growth and luck and expansion and all that can come from is happening in this Aquarius energy, which is the 12th house, which is the psychological state, the mind, the higher self, the connection with God, the universe, spirituality, your dreams, your meditation practices, the mental state, all that sort of stuff there, our sensitivities, all of that. So growth or luck or expansion in that area. But the push is coming down here with the third house, where the Mars Uranus energy is, where it's volatile, it's pushing us. There's some excitement or some unexpected things that could come from the third house, which is communication. So some unexpected messages or communication coming in, or something in our local environment, or something with like cars and electronics, or travel to short distance places, or like what we do in our local environment. But likely, it can be like third and 12th house could be some messages or information or communication or something like that. Something shocking that pushes you for some opportunities and growth in this 12th house. So that's it for Pisces rising. And that's it for all the signs. So that's all I'm going to go through for the week. So for anyone, I don't think there's many people here. So for anyone that is here that would like me to quickly look at their chart at this energy, I'm going to open the queue up for 3 minutes. So if you're here now, you get lucky and you can jump in. I wasn't going to do any readings, but anyone who's here now, if you're a sub, you can jump in too. Otherwise, you can wait till later in the week when we catch up, but I don't mind either way. It's up to you. Your choice. So I'll open the queue for 3 minutes, and whoever jumps in, I'll help. Otherwise, I'm going to jump off. There's a queue open. Maybe I did it wrong. Hang on. Queue open. There we go. Okay, counting. So 17 past. So yes, I'll open for 3 minutes. Otherwise, I am going to jump off and go play some games. Maybe even stream some games. I'm not sure. Might stream them on Discord or might stream them here. But going to play some either Gunfire Reborn. I always say Showdown. Gunfire Reborn or Elder Scrolls. God, I can't talk. Elder Scrolls. If any of you would like a card too, I'll leave that open for a card as well. That 3 minutes. Otherwise, I will jump off and either stream some games or just play some games. And while I wait, I will ground us all. My tarot deck. What about my tarot deck? I don't have it yet. It's arrived in Australia, but it's in lockdown. I'll have my new tarot deck soon so we can do an unboxing. Yes, Gib, thank you. We will. I will have it soon. It will be very exciting when I get to use that deck. Oh yeah, it's going to make the astrology even better. Yes, Tully, you've got 1 minute to get in at 17 past, which is in probably 30 seconds. We're going to close the queue, but I won't close it for you, even if I do close it. But you can have it now, Tully, or you can wait to during the week when I'm going to do jump in sub channel. But it's up to you, now or later. Or after stream if you want. We can just do it after this if you want. Okay, 17 past. No readings today. I didn't think so anyway. I still thought I'd put it out there to the universe. Is that the right thing? Aha, okay. Thank you everyone for listening to me ramble about the week today. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'll be back to normal schedule this week, so check out my schedule if you don't know it. And otherwise, see you in Discord. And see you see the subs in Discord on, what did I say? Wednesday night? Yeah. Wednesday night for sub chat about this, all this crazy energy, new moon in Capricorn, anything else you guys want to talk about. And I think that's it. I appreciate everyone being here. I just appreciate everyone in general. It's just a time right now where we need to remember to go towards our communities and people and stick together and stay positive and don't listen to any of the outside influences, because it's all foggy and under a veil at the moment. We're being deceived and things are not what they seem or what you see. There's a lot of acting. So yeah, take care and everyone have a great week. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Thank you.